Base. This is Waz for Waz Words Media. Right back at y'all for another round. And the New York Giants, man, get y'all act together, man. Get y'all act together. This thing is going on way too far. Because Saquan Barkley, now I understand the running back position has become one of the most underappreciated as far as financial compensation. They're the most underappreciated position in all the sports. You think about what a running back does. A running back is, in most cases, the catalyst of offense. Not only is he the catalyst of offense, but in a lot of cases, the running back, or in practically almost every case in the league, the running back is your closer. You see, if a team is winning, especially if it's an important game with playoff implications or a playoff game itself, what these teams do is they don't throw the ball once they have a lead. They stop throwing the ball. Unless you got somebody out there on some Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, that type of tier caliber quarterback. Most teams are not throwing the ball when they have the lead. What they're doing is they're running the ball, because if a quarterback throws an incompletion, the clock stops, gives the other team time. But the running back, he gets tackled, he makes his run, he gets tackled. Once he gets brought down, the clock keeps going. So they become the closers of a game. And they're not being financially compensated because the wear and tear on them is like no other position. And by 28, they're already considered like over the hill. And teams don't really want to invest in a running back that's past 28 years old, because they feel like that they can find value in the draft, finding somebody in the second, third round, fourth round that can give you, according to their play schemes, somewhat the same production. So why am I going to spend on said player when I can just wait for the draft and get somebody on a rookie contract? So that's the business side of it, how the owners are thinking. But the players, they're the ones sacrificing their body. They're the ones that are putting their team in a position to win. And when you have exceptional talent like your Derrick Henrys, your Christian McCaffreys, your Josh Jacobs, and your Saquon Barkleys, you must pay these men. You must pay them, because the New York Giants are relevant again because Saquon's been healthy. It's been a perfect storm. It's been, new coaching, new GM. But look at the maturation of Daniel Jones. Part of it is the coaching, but the other part of it is having Saquon Barkley back there. Somebody that defenses have to be aware of. And they have to play the Giants carefully. You can't just blitz, all the time, because now, you can try to load up the box and blitz, Daniel Jones, or try to come after Saquon, but that could lead to run play action. You get one-on-one coverage down the field. The Giants just so happened didn't have any kind of receivers last year, but this year, different story. You got Darren Waller. Darren Waller is one of the top 5 tight ends in the league. You got Saquon Barkley back there. Defense has got to be honest now. Like, defense has got to be now they can't just load the box. They can't just throw 8 in the box or whatever and load up. Because if you do that, they run play. You got Darren Waller that could break out. And Darren Waller he's got speed, he's got hands, he's got size. He's an elite tier tight end. You have a lot of industry insiders NFL reporters that are loving the Jalen Hyatt draft pick. And they're saying that's another guy that can break out. And now defenses have to account for these men. So now they can't just load the box, and then that's when Saquon Barkley can eat. Or vice versa. If Saquon's getting off to a good start, they load the boxes. Now these guys got one-on-one coverage down the field. So these are the type of things that the New York Giants have to take into account, because a special talent like that, they're few and far between, you know. Yeah, you could get a running back that's going to give you a certain amount of production, that can give you in a Brian Dable scheme, can give you what, 4 yards, or give you about what, 3 yards on a first down. But Saquon's the type that he could give you 4 or 5 or break through for double-digit yardage. So that is the type of production that the New York Giants are trying to, or should be trying to keep. They should be trying to keep Saquon Barkley happy, and they need to pay that man. Same thing with the Raiders and Josh Jacobs. Like, there's a bunch of teams, man. There's this plight of the running back. That the running back position, unfortunately, has become one of the most underappreciated positions, and there's got to be some kind of reform, man. There's got to be some kind of change, because these running backs, they deserve better than what they're getting. They sure do. And hopefully they do get that. Hopefully the Giants and Saquon could come to good terms, and Saquon will be out there week 1. Josh Jacobs, Pollard, and, you know, all Dalvin Cook, and a host of others that are definitely key contributors to their team. So come on, man. Joe Shane and y'all, get it done, man. I know that ain't your guy. I know you ain't draft him, so there's really no kind of connection with him. But the connection is the success. The team has made the playoffs for the first time since the infamous boat ride. That boat ride is way behind us because of the success that the Giants had last year. We're relevant again. Key part of it, Saquon Barkley. Do the right thing. Pay that man. Peace.